So allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. It doesn't matter whether you've slept well or not slept well, whether you feel ready or not. Just simply allowing everything to be as it is. Body, mind, feelings, emotions. All appearing, dancing in the wide, open space of awareness. So you can allow awareness to be unfocused, unlocalized. Not focusing in, but widening out. It simply means that the grip of attention on thought, on feelings, on body sensations is softened, is undone. There's no grip of attention. It's as if awareness itself relaxes. It's as if awareness itself softens its grip and comes to rest in itself. Instead of being fixated on content, on this and that, it comes to rest in itself as the wide open space. Again, no trying here. Just a gentle seeing of what is already here. It is just like that moment before sleep, before falling asleep at night. A moment that is often overlooked. But it's a moment when awareness lets go of its grip on the content of your experience. In that moment, the boundary of the body is no longer there. The content of mind and thought activity is no longer there. Just for a moment, perhaps. It comes not by trying, but by relaxing all attempts to find it. And perhaps in these moments, and perhaps now, even as these words are spoken, there's a knowing or a tasting or a touching of the silence behind all things, the silent background of open awareness. Do not mistake this silence for something that you manufacture. It is the fabric of existence. Waiting to be recognized. No longer in the background, but at the very core of everything, at the very core of you. And if you find yourself once more focusing on the content, on thought activity, on the sense that I can't do this, how do I do this? This isn't my experience, and any narrative that comes up in response to your experience. Simply see. The field, the openness, the awareness within which that narrative arises. This allows the grip to soften. There is no denial of what is here in your unique experience. But perhaps there can be a recognition of the wider context within which it takes place. So as this silence reveals itself, perhaps faintly in the background, or perhaps more in the foreground, you are either pulled, magnetized towards it, or you may snatch yourself back from it because it's too vast, too unknown. Too unfamiliar. Just notice and see if you can just hang on the edge. There is no edge really, but it seems like it. Perhaps you can hang in a kind of suspended, not knowing, suspended anticipation without looking forward, without looking into the future, just hanging in the alive presence, neither moving forwards nor moving backward. If something is perceived, or where you stand within this is perceived as an edge, it is an imaginary edge, a construct, a concept. If you really look within, can you actually find an edge? An edge to being, an edge to presence. And if you cannot find this, what is actually here? No need to name this or claim this. The question is simply an invitation to be. So bringing attention to the breath, allowing awareness to soft restly on the in-breath and the out-breath. Taking an inhale and an exhale, and when you're ready, opening your eyes.